Superhuman difficulty guide for Resistance 2 for nextgenwalkthroughs.com. So we're coming up onto this big plaza that has two big-ass titans walking around. And I talked about this in one of the earlier videos, and I think they talked about it in the oneup.com video review, where there's two huge bosses and you have like 15 teammates running around, but the only person that these bosses see is you. So you really got to be careful and just keep moving, because they're going to be shooting for you the entire time. And there's a gazebo in the middle of the level that has a another Bellic by it, so kind of lure the Titans away from that and then run to the middle and then get this Bellic right there, and then use the secondary fire on it, which sets those guys on fire and does a lot of damage to them. And just use all the ammo that you have for that gun. And just use those brick walls to kind of take some of the fire if you can.
Are you dead instantly if you get hit by one of those fireballs?
No. Well, yes and no. Like, if you're standing next to an unexploded car, and the fireball hits that car, then you're dead in one shot. But if it just hits you face on, it usually doesn't kill you. It usually just takes you down to almost nothing. But if you get hit with one, there's going to be a second one coming like almost instantly after it. So
yeah,
that'll kill you pretty quickly too.
Oh my
I forgot
God.
about that glitch. That has happened a bunch in this game. Like, the doors on the cars just start going fucking crazy.
It's the Chimera.
They've infected the vehicles of the town.
It was trying to communicate with you.
Oh, it was talking to me. That's why I was like, bah, 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 bah.
Morse code.
Ooh. Oh man, that was a really cool part of the first game. At least I thought it was really cool. There was these radios laying all around the game, and they were spitting out Morse code. And like, some people figured out what they were saying, and they were like secret encoded messages about the Chimera, and kind of told you more about the story.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting. I haven't seen anything like that in this game, which is kind of disappointing. But so in this train tunnel right here are going to be a bunch of Grims, but they're pretty easy to avoid. You can just jump on top of any of the buildings or any of the train cars. You know, just get a couple feet ahead of them. They can't climb up on top of anything. So just use that shotgun ammo for all it's worth. Wow, it is really hard to tell what I'm doing in this.
So what are you doing?
I am walking through the train tunnel and shooting stuff. Shooting anything that moves, really. Trying to get to the end of it. Still only got another, well, it looks like 30 seconds, I think, in this tunnel. Damn. I love when they just explode with that sound effect.
The way they run reminds me of 28 Days Later. Like remember that one who was on a chain?
I didn't see it.
My God. I'll have to change that. There's one on he's like got a thing around his neck, a leash, and he like starts sprinting just like them until he gets to the end of his chain.
And then he like gets whipped back. So after you get out of the tunnel, of course, there's going to be a bunch of Chimera and a couple of the big guys with the Hellfire turrets, the portable Hellfire turrets, which you don't get to pick up. which kind of sucks, because that would be a really fun gun to use. Now, if you're struggling, you can get behind your teammate with his Wraith Shield and shoot through it, but I found that he's so sporadic in his movements, it's really hard to use that to your advantage. Like, you'll be sitting behind him, and then he'll just turn away for no reason whatsoever, leaving you completely exposed. And just, of course, on Superhuman, die in like 5 shots.
Yeah. Back into the darkness.
Yep. And for those who are just watching these videos and haven't played the game, it is supposed to be that dark, but the fact that you're watching it on our website or on YouTube or whatever just exacerbates the problem.
Exacerbates?
Yeah.
I want to look up that word.
It's a good word.
I don't think you used it right. I think exaggerates.
No.
So does it...
That's a real word. All right.
I understand it's a real word, but I don't think it means what you think it means.
Oh, it does.
I do not think that means what you think it means.
Are you quoting something there?
Yeah.
What is that?
Inconceivable. Oh my god, dude.
What? What is that?
One of the best movies ever.
I'm gonna guess it's the that princess movie.
Yeah.
What is it called?
The Princess Bride.
The Princess Bride. Yeah. Okay.
My name is Inigo Montoya. Who
Right.
killed my father. Prepare to die. Anyways, best movie ever. One of them. As a child.
After you flip this switch, in a second here, after your dumbass teammate goes up to the door and makes the radio call, it's gonna trigger a whole bunch of those little spinners. No, not spinners. The little scorpion-looking guys. I don't remember their name. And I made the mistake of running on to the next section, and when you go through the door, it activates another tripwire, which triggers a whole bunch of those scorpion guys. So I had 2 huge waves of the scorpion guys coming at me at once. So don't go through this door until you kill the first wave of guys. I thought that going through the door would make it easier because I could funnel them all into one spot, and little did I realize that in a second I'm going to have a whole bunch of them coming from the other direction as well. Fortunately, I lived through it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to edit out another death.
Now, is there a gun that works better than others on these suckers?
If you have a Wraith, that's pretty good. I mean, anything with a lot of ammo that fires quickly.
Yeah.
Shotgun kills them quickly, but it doesn't kill enough of them fast enough because you have to reload so frequently.
I'm glad we don't have that size scorpions here on Earth.
Well, this is Earth.
And
This is historically accurate. You
Oh.
don't remember the...
Oh, I'm glad I
Chimera-
didn't live in the
Chimera
50s.
Mm-hmm. It's a dark moment in world
They
history.
don't teach it at school.
Nope. Those 2 pages of the history book are stuck together.
Blood, right?
Yes.
Not the same reasons that the pages from the 60s are stuck together.
Free love.
Hippie love. Still going on here in Boulder.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately.
Dirty, dirty hippies.
Secure the artillery. But sir, we're running out of time. Our packs are pushing nothing but O2. Meds are running low, Hale. If we don't get to an inhibitor station soon, we'll all start to turn.
Command, this is Hale. We need a mobile inhibitor station ASAP.
Acknowledged. I'll have one standing by, Lieutenant.
Capelli, come in!
I'm sending in search and rescue now, Lieutenant. Stay focused on your objective.